Welcome to Financing the American Dream. I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and today we're taking you all across the country to show you the best of real estate, lifestyle, and culture. You're gonna love the stories we have to share today. Let's get this show started right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
Welcome back to another episode of the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Harif Hazara, and today we're going to be touring Florida's premier digital media school. Let's take a look inside. So I'm joined by my good friends, Alan Forbes and Donnie Smith, founders of the First Institute. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Absolutely, our pleasure.
Yeah. So let's dive right in, shall we? I've gotten the pleasure of getting to know you guys over the years, buying and selling properties, multiple properties. And one thing that I know for sure is that you could have been doing anything and be successful at it. Why start a school?
Yeah, I guess I'll take that one. Starting a school really came from a place of passion. Donnie and I come from the entertainment industry. We had a commercial studio. We produced a lot of music and projects. And we really saw that there was a need to hire quality engineers, even just to work for our studio. And that really is one of the main reasons that led us to opening up this school.
Yep, and just a passion for education in general.
Yeah, no, I love that. So one of the things that I also love in light of that is you didn't want to replicate, just be another college out there that, forces students to sit in a chair, memorize a bunch of answers, and test well.
Yeah, well, one of the things that's really important to us here is making sure that the student has enough professional development to where when they do graduate, they can go out and gain entry-level employment. That is definitely something that's really important and something that we really press our students to complete while they're in the program.
Yeah, everything they're learning is with a purpose. You're going to learn this set of skills so that you can go and do this job. And that's really how the program is set up, is that they're learning skills and it's with a purpose.
Yeah, I love that. And to those people that are busy, live somewhere colder than here in Central Florida and can't experience a beautiful campus, you guys set up a really neat platform where people can learn interactively. Talk a little bit about the IDL experience and what that is.
Yeah, our IDL program is just that. It's interactive distance learning. And what that means for us is to provide that similar experience for anyone who can't come and move to, like you said, sunny Central Florida.
Yeah, no, I love that. Well, all of that sounds really, really great. Rather than talking about it, why don't we see it firsthand?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, Donnie, where are we?
So we're in one of our classrooms for our recording arts program, standing in front of a large format console. Students learn quite a bit in this part of the program. They learn everything about the audio engineering process, how to record bands, how to mic talent. So extremely exciting portion of the program for our students.
So, Alan, tell me a little bit about the room that we're in now.
Absolutely. So this is our soundstage, our green screen room for our film program. Our film program covers many different aspects of the industry, like documentary filmmaking, short films, commercials, music videos. And they get to use this green screen on a lot of different projects. In fact, we can test out this green screen right now. Are you up for that?
I'm up.
All right, so how would you like to be in Hawaii?
I like it better than Orlando.
Nice vacation spot, right?
Yeah.
How about outer space?
Is that Elon Musk over there?
Floating around? And now, back at first.
Boom, love it.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, this has been a remarkable experience. Thank you so much for having me. If anybody wanted to learn more about First Institute, where would they find you?
They can find us online at www.first.edu.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much.
Our pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much. This has been an incredible day here in Orlando, Florida. Hopefully it inspires you to come and experience it for yourself. I'm your host, Tarif Azera, and I'll see you on the next one.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Jennifer Bork, and today we're in Lincoln, California, where we're checking out an exclusive members-only country club, where we're gonna meet up with the top realtor, Sean Work, who knows everything that there is to know about this particular country club. He's a member, and he's gonna get us an all-access pass. So let's go check it out. Hey Sean, how's it going?
Welcome to Lincoln. The beautiful part about Lincoln is this country club. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I can't believe it.
Tell me about it.
Well,
we're standing on the
We
driving
have the
range
most
right now.
amazing members here, and the course is phenomenal.
What has made you want to be a member of this particular country
Well, I
club?
mean, it's beautiful around here, top-rated golf course, family environment. You really just can't get better than Cataverdera.
No, you really can't. I mean, look at how beautiful these views are. Speaking as a person who is not a golfer, is it possible for me to be a member without being a golfer?
The beauty is you can be a social member and take advantage of the wonderful food and wine and the social membership.
So it looks like I need to get signed up for that social membership.
That's right.
Yes. All right. So tell me more about this place. Yeah, just not including the driving range. There's also a golf course, correct?
It is 18 holes, championship golf course, beautiful members. Demographic is about 35 to 40. Everybody's cool.
All right. Now you're going to take me to one of these amazing houses in Cataverdera, right?
It's amazing. It's
Okay.
beautiful, modern. Sotheby's has it listed. Can't wait to show you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. All right, let's go check it out. We're here at one of the luxury listings inside Cataverdera. This is the luxury Zen sanctuary that is for sale for $2.7 million. We're gonna walk up and take a tour of this property and see what $2.7 million gets you up in the Sacramento suburbs. Let's go check it out. Hey, long time no see.
Welcome, Jen. Come on in. Japanese modern single story, 5-bedroom, modern inspiration.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Check
amazing,
this place
isn't
out.
it? What I love about this place is the fixtures and the contemporary colors. Look at the kitchen.
This is
It's
amazing.
incredible.
Okay, I've never seen countertops
I know.
this color before.
It's
what type of countertops are these?
Spectacular. It's concrete, actually.
Really?
Yes.
I love it when a fridge looks like the rest of the cabinets.
Just look at this area here.
This is such a great entertainment space.
Exactly.
I like all the ambient lighting that they've got up top.
This is a beautiful space, watching television, but come on in here. Look at these closets.
Look at the bathtub.
Jen, your own office here.
Oh, see, I can see myself working from here. What's the view out the back?
Number 4 fairway. Beautiful, isn't it?
All right, Sean, thanks so much for the tour.
Love
I'll
ya.
see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of American Dream TV. If you or anyone you know is looking for a property like this, don't hesitate to give Sean a call. Otherwise, keep an eye out for me on my next episode and have a great day.
Welcome to Carmel. Today, I'm going to introduce you to two different businesses that serve vastly different industries. What ties these two companies together is their courage and leadership to stamp their culture onto each aspect of their business. With companies like these, it's no wonder survey after survey has Carmel consistently ranked as one of the top 10 places to live in the entire United States. This is Andy Liechty, your host for American Dream TV, Selling Indianapolis. Let's go check out how they do it.
Hey Andy, how are you doing?
Hey Steve, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good, welcome.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, we're happy to be here. So I'm talking with Steve Poliska, the owner and founder of Koola Logistics. And Steve, talk to us about your business and what you guys do.
Yeah, so we're a freight brokerage company. We're the middle person between truck drivers and people who ship things.
Okay.
We picked Carmel as a location because we really wanted to focus on that work, live, play type atmosphere.
Sure.
Carmel does a good job of advertising, safest city, best schools.
Sure.
We fell in love with it. But the truth is, we have it all. I
Absolutely.
mean, our main street, the Monon Trail, we have breweries, restaurants.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's how we ended up in Carmel.
So where do you see the business kind of taking off right now?
Yeah, the way we're running, I really don't see it stopping. We create new opportunity for people to be commission sales reps and really have their own book of business. This is a great market to hire in. One of our benefits packages is that we're in Carmel. As we continue to grow, we're just going to keep giving the opportunity to different people.
Well, Steve, I mean, it's awesome to just see somebody else that is sold on Carmel and is sold on Indiana as we are. So thanks so much for your time today, and we just look forward to kind of getting your story and getting your business out there.
Yeah, thanks Andy, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey Shelly, how you doing?
Hi Andy, good morning.
Awesome, awesome. So we're interviewing Shelly Headley here, who's the founder at No Label at the Table. And Shelly, just tell us a little bit about No Label and what you guys bake, what you guys are about right now.
Yeah, sure. So No Label at the Table is a gluten and dairy-free food company whose mission is to employ people on the autism spectrum. Our company started 7 years ago when my son was turning 18 and transitioning to adulthood. I faced a problem like most families with children with special needs face. It's called falling off the cliff. When I saw him approaching adulthood, he had no plans after school services ran out, and it would have just been him and I. And one of the questions I asked him is, what do you want your man job to be? And he said, to be a chef. So we began No Label at the Table, and from its inception, I just wanted my son to live a happy, purposeful life. So I set out to make him a chef and then include others. We
That's awesome.
Run a brick and mortar allergen-free bakery here on Main Street in Carmel, Indiana. It's gorgeous here, and we feel very welcomed and loved and supported. I can't say enough about Carmel and how they've embraced us and our employees. We have a line of soups, take-home meals each week, and we can do everything from a small birthday cake to a huge 8-tier wedding cake. And I'm very proud and glad to be a champion of them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
What you're doing here in terms of the dietary needs that you're serving people and who you're doing it with. I just think it's amazing what you're doing, Shelly, and we're just excited just to be kind of sharing your story here. So thank you so much.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So thank you. Thanks so much for joining me today with a behind-the-scenes look at both Koola Logistics and No Label at the Table. It's inspiring how these homegrown businesses use both their talents and skills to help make Carmel one of the most vibrant, engaging, and coveted communities in the United States. For ADTV, this is your host, Andy Liechty. Can't wait for you to join me on the next episode of Selling Indianapolis.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Pamela Riesenberg. I'm here today at Marky's Lobster Pool in Salisbury, Massachusetts. We're here to interview Yadi Claudio, and tell you all about our life in the seacoast. Here we are in the middle of winter for a summertime place where you can get fresh seafood all year round. Join me inside and let's go check it out. So we're here with Yadi Claudio. Yadi is a real estate expert and lifestyle expert in New England. So today, she's gonna show us how to pick up a lobster.
Yes.
Right?
Let's go look at some lobsters.
I might be scared, but you show me. So let's take you over and show you the dining room, and we could talk to you a little bit more about the history of this place. And how long have you been coming here yet?
Oh, I've been coming here for years with my family and eating their wonderful food and seafood.
And how long has this place been here? Do you know the history?
Yeah, it was established in 1971. Started off really small, but throughout the years, it became what you see now, which is huge for you to be able to sit and eat with all of your family.
Yadi, I know that you love selling real estate, especially at the seacoast, both in New Hampshire and Mass.
Yes.
What do you love so much about the area? I know that you live around here.
Well, everybody loves being near the beach, right?
Yes.
It has something special. It makes you happy, stress-free. So everybody wants to be near the beach.
And I believe New Hampshire has like 7 miles of seacoast, but it's just unbelievable how beautiful it is. What's the type of real estate you love selling the most?
I would say it's a mix.
Yeah.
So I work with families, I work with investors, I work with people who are just moving up and buying a bigger home, or a lot of them are mostly rentals. That's correct.
And they probably make quite a buck being right on the ocean.
Oh, yes.
Yes. You know, you're bilingual, right?
Yes, I am.
And so investors that have come in, I know they've had a hard time because, you know, there is not a lot of realtors that are bilingual around here, so they must love that they're able to speak with you on a professional level either way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I am fluent in both Spanish and English, so.
Awesome. So, Yadi, tell me, how did you get into real estate? Like, what made you want to do real estate in the first place and help people buy a home?
So I used to see it on HGTV, watching TV, and just seeing how the agents help their clients. And as soon as they purchase their home at the closing, they're so happy. And I said, this is what I want to do. I want to make my clients happy for purchasing their dream home, because it is a dream for you to be a homeowner, as well as for investors when they start their business and being able to help them.
Well, I really appreciate you coming, showcasing, telling me about the history of this place, telling me about your real estate, and you know, I just really enjoyed our day today having seafood together, and that was a wonderful lunch, right?
Thank you for having me.
Yes, no problem.
Create your comforts. Keep eating sweets like this so my teeth ain't gonna work. Oh, hard to hear heaven sing, but those petty strings bogging your brain down.
A great drink menu, scenic views, and the proximity to downtown Huntsville are just 3 of the things that have turned Stella's Elixirs Lounge into one of their premier venues in our market. I'm your host, Logan Hoffman, and today we're gonna go meet the owner of Stella's and figure out what makes them tick. Let's get started.
'Cause I slipped out the loop and fell into free.
We we have migrated over here to Stell's Elixirs Lounge to chat a little bit with Angela Panzica, the owner of Stell's Elixirs Lounge. She's going to tell us a little bit about why she chose Huntsville, the unique aspects of Stella's. So why don't you tell us a little bit, starting out, why you chose Huntsville and the location you picked?
Sure. Well, I'm a transplant from Sarasota, and when I came up here about 5 years ago, I saw downtown and really loved this area. So having a place downtown was a must, and we found a gorgeous rooftop area. We have 2 different patios and a cocktail lounge. So
they both have good views too, right?
Yes,
yeah.
They do. Yeah. And so does inside. So we have a gorgeous lounge, kind of an old Hollywood style. Right. Then you sort of have this sort of unique Miami feel over here with the fire pits and the cabanas. And then we have a little garden area that changes seasonally.
And I noticed that you have a fire pit on this side so you can stay warm, right, when it's cold, and then you have heaters on that side so you can stay warm.
Oh yes, it's seasonal,
Okay,
definitely.
yeah, perfect. So seasonal aspects outside and inside. What about the menu?
The menu, we focus on a classic cocktail menu, so kind of a prohibition style. We also try to do some modern things with mules and what our bartenders have created called our alluring elixirs, and those change seasonally as well.
So kind of like one for summer, like a summer elixir
so we'll have, maybe a riff on an Aperol spritz that we've created, and then in the winter, cocktail or Christmas time, we'll do something like an eggnog cocktail.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Something else that is good, you offer event options here.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're open every day at 3 o'clock. So we have a lot of happy hours that come by, general contractors, real estate agents, new apartment complexes. So all of these things that are indicative of Huntsville really having this growth period. Right. People are coming in to use the space for their networking and happy hours.
Something that I really love about Huntsville too is once your name gets out there and you get a good reputation, is people kind of seem to just show up, right? Yes. So tell us a little bit about that. I know you have a really good reputation here. So is it, do you think it's customer service, the menu, the location, or just a little bit of everything?
I think it's going to be a little bit of everything. I think what we offer is something that's unique, and our vibe is excellent.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready to enjoy my drink. I know you made them for us, so I'm sure they're going to be good. So cheers.
Cheers.
Thank y'all for coming out and watching today. We'll see you next time on Financing the American Dream.
Welcome to Financing the American Dream. I'm your host, Amy O'Connell, and today we're going on an adventure like no other. We're soaring high above the East Valley of Phoenix, Arizona, on a hot air balloon ride with aerogelic ballooning. Come along with me to the heights. We're here with Shane Corey, owner-operator of Aerogelic Ballooning. Shane, you've been ballooning for a long time, so tell us all about that, how you got started.
Well, I was born into it. My parents and grandparents, they got into ballooning through my uncle in 1974. Traded a balloon for an airplane. Was fascinated by balloons. He didn't know anybody that had ever seen one before except my dad. My dad had been in one with a friend of his in Albuquerque, and so he brought it down here to Mesa, and they read through the manual and tried it out the next day. I had a blast with it, no pun intended, but here we are, still doing it 45 years later.
So you have been ballooning many, many places, but you do operate here in Phoenix. And what makes Phoenix, unique and interesting and ideal for hot air ballooning?
Well, Phoenix is very beautiful. Most people would like to think they're going for a scenic balloon ride, and it is scenic. We got surrounding mountains, it's gorgeous. But what's really great about hot air balloons is the form of flight is very interesting, very different. There's nothing quite like dropping down over the houses low enough and slow enough to talk to the people below you. When do you ever get to do that from an airplane?
Right, exactly. And what about our weather here? You're able to do a decent amount of flights?
We fly about 320 days a year. That's why balloonists love it here. Right. And about 320 days and about 400 flights.
So good winds, good weather.
Yeah.
We're up in the air with local real estate expert Eric Mashew. Eric, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So it's a beautiful time of year, great weather. Lots of people are visiting Phoenix in droves. Tell me a little bit more about the tourists here. Why are they coming?
Yeah, so we have the Phoenix Open here every single year, and that's always a huge event. And we also have the spring training games. We've got about 3 to 5 teams that come here during the winter to play before the baseball season. We also just had the Super Bowl here, which happens more often than you might think. So that brought a ton of people.
And beyond tourists, I mean, people are moving here by the masses. It's been an explosion of growth in the East Valley that we're over right now. What do you think is driving so many people to move here?
Yeah, one of the biggest things is just the movement of companies here. We've got a lot of new jobs happening, especially in North Phoenix. We have a semiconductor plant being built, and we're going to need a lot of infrastructure for that. Not only are people going to be moving for that job, but they're also just going to need places to eat and places to stay and other businesses to come in. That's going to bring a lot of people in.
That was amazing. So cool to see the view of our city from way up high. Thank you for joining me and Aerogelic Ballooning on this episode. We'll see you next time on Financing the American Dream. I'm your host, Amy O'Connell.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Financing the American Dream. I've been your host, Craig Sewing. And don't forget, not only can you watch the show here, but also follow us on social at The American Dream TV. Until next time, cheers to your American Dream.
Hello, America, and welcome to The American Dream,
a national TV show centered on real estate, lifestyle, and culture. Let's get this show started right now.
I ain't gonna wait. I'm coming at you straight. Got you in my rear view. I don't even hear you. I'm already flying away.
I cannot wait to show you the inside of this incredible estate.
American Dream TV is a chance for America to hear from small business owners and big dreamers, local leaders and trendsetters, tastemakers and upshakers, the men and women, young and old, in every ethnicity and different perspective of this country we share.